Welcome, citizens of the world. So not only are they suppressing important information about how you really contract Ebola, but the US government actually invented the Ebola virus. I know this is a tough one to swallow, but I promise you it is true, and don't just take my word for it. I found an interesting document online that will prove my point. Just take a look at this. It has inventors Jonathan S. Towner, Stuart T. Nicol, James A. Comer, Thomas G. Kasiazek, Pierre E. Rotlin, and the patent's original assignee, the government of the US. And if you don't believe that this patent is real, all you need to do is Google US 2 0 1 2 0 2 5 1 5 0 2, and I will leave a link in the description. Also know that all this has been done in the Obama administration, but I didn't need to tell you that Obama's not looking out for our best interests. This information might scare you, but it needs to be heard. Right now, West Africa is experiencing the worst Ebola outbreak in history, and it has spread out of Africa. Doctors are calling the outbreak out of control. To make this situation even worse, the mass media and public health officials are covering the very important fact. The study conducted in 2012 showed that Ebola was able to travel between pigs and monkeys that were in separate cages and were never placed in direct contact. What we suspect is happening is large droplets. They can stay in the air but not long. They don't go far, but they can be absorbed in the airway. And this is how the infection starts. And this is what we think, because we saw a lot of evidence in the lungs of the non-human primates that the virus got in that way. It has been proven many times that you can be infected without direct contact, but yet the media still tells us the wrong thing. Why are they letting people die by not giving them correct information and ignoring the truth? By convincing people that the virus cannot travel through air. Important precautions that could reduce the spread of the virus are not being taken. Between 50% and 90% of Ebola victims die from it. Why is this random air travel more dangerous? Because if it gets in when people aren't looking, it can spread before containment measures are put into place. According to the CDC, this virus is genetically only 97% similar to the Zaire strain. It'll remind you that humans and chimps are 96% different. This is a completely new strain of Ebola. The three sequences, each 18,959 nucleotides in length, were identical with the exception of a few polymorphisms. That positions 2124 G8, synonymous 2185 the GNP 550 to glycine glutamic acid 2931 the G synonymous 4340 CT synonymous 6909 ATS GP 291 arginine tryptophan and 9923 TC synonymous. And I don't think I need to tell you why they want this virus to spread. And I also like to say, I don't like sitting on the population control agenda. I know it might make you scared, and I don't like to go on and on about it, but I think that people do need to know this. We must reclaim our freedom before it is too late. We need to unite and come together all as one.